Wall Street surges at open. The reprieve brought by a new deal between China and the United States to temporarily reduce tariffs. The two countries have been engaging in a tit-for-tat trade war since January, upping levies on products from each other's countries to over 100%. But US President Donald Trump is now describing their relationship as very good, saying he expects to speak directly with Chinese President Xi Jinping this week.
We're not looking to hurt China. China was being hurt very badly. They were closing up factories. They were having a lot of unrest. And they were very happy to be able to do something with us. And the relationship is very, very good. I'll speak to President Xi maybe at the end of the week.
Under the new agreement, both sides will cut tariffs by 115 percentage points, meaning that from Wednesday, US duties on Chinese goods will go from 145% to 30%, and Chinese tariffs on US goods will fall from 125% to 10%. It comes after senior Chinese and US officials held critical talks in Switzerland, their first face-to-face meeting since Trump returned to power.
We do want trade. We want more balanced trade. And I think that both sides are committed to achieving that.
China has not confirmed any plan for direct talks between Trump and Xi, but the tariff reset is being welcomed on the streets of Shanghai.
首先，这肯定算是一个好消息，就是至少事情是在往好的方向发展的。因为毕竟要考虑到，就是说中美这样子一直的进行的关税贸易战的话，对双方都是两败俱伤的，是没有好处的。
这种不正常的关税我是不希望它继续下去，或者是真的发生的。然后同时还有一个问题就是90天以后，如果再重新启动的话，这个会对于整个市场产生一个非常大的一个信心预期的一个波动和不确定性。
Stock markets around the world had slumped at the start of the trade war between the world's two biggest economies, amid fears of a global recession and skyrocketing prices. But news of this latest truce saw markets gain.
Where they were last week was absolutely apocalyptic. It would have resulted in supply chain disruptions that would have been something like the pandemic. There would have effectively been no trade between the United States and China. So a tariff of 30% is a high tariff, but it's a tariff that at least has a certain degree of flexibility and will allow life to go on, albeit at higher prices and maybe with greater uncertainty and delays.
Analysts also predict the 90-day pause will become permanent. And as the two nations take the first steps towards getting their trade relationship back on track, there's hope for some stability after weeks of uncertainty. Chen and Rosie Grenenger for TaiwanPlus.